Your person is going to reach out to you soon. A phone call may come unexpectedly, but it will carry with it a flood of emotion and longing. Right now, they are feeling incredibly lonely, weighed down by sadness, and holding back tears that have been building up inside. This distance between you has not been easy for them. Despite how things may appear on the surface, they have been thinking about you constantly. In their heart, they are yearning to reconnect, to open up, and to pour all their love into you. More than anything, they want to clear away the misunderstandings and confusion that have come between you both. Their soul is crying out for reconciliation, for a return to the bond that once felt so natural and strong. They know that things have not been perfect, mistakes were made, words were left unspoken, and silence grew louder with time. But they are ready now to set things right. They want a chance to start again, to rebuild what was lost, not from a place of guilt or fear, but from genuine love, clarity, and emotional truth. In the background, the universe is working silently but powerfully to guide this connection. All the higher energies, whether you call them angels, guides, or divine forces, are surrounding you both with protection, healing, and support. This connection is not just another chapter in your life, it carries a spiritual weight and significance that transcends everyday logic. The universe recognizes the depth of this bond and is helping to pave the way for a fresh start. If you're feeling uncertain or confused about what lies ahead, or if everything around you feels unclear and directionless, take a moment to ask the universe for a sign. Let the universe show you the path forward, a path that leads you back into alignment with your person, back into union. Right now, you're not in communication with them, and this silence is affecting them more than they are letting on. They are feeling deeply hurt and unsettled. Restlessness has taken over their heart and mind, and they're constantly replaying memories, conversations, and regrets. They're not at peace because their soul feels incomplete without your presence. More than anything, they want to mend what has been broken. They're realizing now, perhaps more than ever, how much they want to be with you, not just for a moment, but for life. Their thoughts are consumed with the desire to make things right, to express their truth, and to offer you something real, lasting, and emotionally fulfilling. Their love for you is not something they can simply walk away from or forget. It's intense, deep, and undeniable. Even when they try to distract themselves or focus on other things, their mind returns to you. They're waiting patiently, or perhaps impatiently, for the right time, for the right moment, to make contact. Whether it's meeting in person or having a heartfelt phone call, they are longing to bridge this distance with real, direct communication. They know it has to be honest and open. They want to speak from the heart, not with rehearsed words, but with raw, authentic emotion. You mean so much to them. In a world full of noise and fleeting connections, your presence in their life has always stood out. You've done so much for them, not because you had to, but because you cared deeply. You've given your time, your energy, your love, all without expecting anything in return. That kind of love is rare. It's powerful. And they see that now. They are beginning to understand just how deeply valuable you are. No one else has your place in their life, and no one ever could. You've touched their soul in a way that no one else has, and that realization is becoming clearer to them each day. There may have been moments in the past where they took your love for granted or didn't fully recognize your worth, but that time is over. Their heart is opening, slowly but surely, and it's being guided by truth. You have always been different from the rest. Your love has never been about ego or control. It has been pure, sincere, and full of hope. And that's exactly what they are holding on to now, the hope of a new beginning with you. So if you're feeling uncertain, anxious, or lost, know that you are not alone in this journey. Your person is feeling just as much, if not more. Trust that this silence is temporary, and that the connection between you is still very much alive. Let the universe guide you, and when the moment comes, whether through a phone call or a face-to-face meeting, allow your heart to remain open. Healing is possible. Reunion is near. And love, true love, always finds its way home. There's something about the way you speak, about the things you say, that resonates so deeply with me. It's more than just pleasant or comforting, it feels like nourishment for my soul. Every time you open up, every time you share a part of your story or your perspective, I feel this powerful connection forming between your words and something inside of me. It's as if you're putting into words things I've felt but never fully understood until you expressed them. It's rare to come across someone whose thoughts and emotions seem to mirror your own in such a profound way. What's even more remarkable is the way you explain your journey. I don't just hear it, I absorb it. I think about it deeply, long after our conversations end. There's a richness in the way you speak, an honesty that cuts through superficiality. I find myself reflecting on your words in quiet moments, letting them echo through my thoughts. It's not just that I relate to what you've gone through, although I do, but that your way of expressing it invites me to explore my own past, my own emotions, through a lens I never considered before. You have this rare ability to articulate things that many people struggle to say. You put emotion into language so effortlessly, and the way you describe your experiences carries both weight and beauty. That ability of yours, it's mesmerizing. But I won't lie, it's also intimidating. You express yourself with such rawness and clarity that it makes me pause and reevaluate how I see myself. I feel like I'm standing in front of someone who not only sees the world clearly but sees people clearly too, and that includes me. You seem to understand me in ways I'm not even sure I understand myself. That's the part that truly gets under my skin, not in a bad way, but in a way that forces me to confront things I usually keep buried. I used to think I was good at managing my emotions, especially around others. I prided myself on staying composed, keeping a certain control over my reactions and interactions. I could lead people emotionally, steer conversations, set the tone. But with you, everything is different. You disarm me without trying. I find myself feeling vulnerable, exposed in a way I'm not used to. It's like the rules I've always followed don't apply when I'm with you. You don't fit into any structure or mold. You move through the world, and through my life, in a way that's completely your own. That unpredictability, that refusal to conform to expectations, leaves me unsure of how to act or what to say. It catches me off guard, and suddenly, all my usual confidence slips through my fingers. When we speak, it feels like I'm stripped bare, not physically, but emotionally. I freeze up sometimes, not because I don't want to speak, but because I don't know how to be around you in a way that feels safe and familiar. There's no script to follow, no mask to wear. It's just me, raw and uncertain, trying to find steady ground in a conversation that feels anything but ordinary. That's such an unusual experience for me, and I think that's what makes it so intense. I'm used to being sure of myself, used to knowing how to handle people, but with you, I'm not in control, and part of me loves that, even as it terrifies me. Whenever I'm around you, or even when I just think about you, I feel like a shy boy again. There's this awkwardness, this nervous energy, like I'm back in a place where emotions are new and overwhelming. It's not something I expected to feel at this stage in my life, and certainly not so strongly. But you bring it out in me, the soft, uncertain parts one usually keep hidden away. And when you're not around, when I don't know where you are or what you're doing, my mind spirals. I find myself going a little crazy, wondering, worrying, longing. It's like your presence has become this anchor for me, and without it, I drift. I don't like feeling that dependent, but it's the truth, and if I'm being honest, part of me doesn't want to fight it anymore. I think I'm starting to accept that this connection, as wild and unpredictable as it is, matters to me more than I expected. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you affect me deeply, more than I thought anyone could. You challenge me, move me, and unearth parts of me I thought were long gone or never existed. It's both beautiful and terrifying. And through it all, I'm just trying to find the courage to let myself feel it fully, even if it makes me feel exposed or unsure. Because whatever this is, it's real. And I can't ignore that, not anymore. I wish you were here. Every day without you feels like I'm moving through a world that has lost its color. I feel the distance between us growing, not just in miles, but in moments missed, in quiet spaces where your voice used to be. There's an ache that settles in my chest, not sharp but constant, like the echo of something that used to be whole. I can't help but wish I could reach through the space between us and pull you back to where you belong, back to me. You are my forever, my home, my sense of peace in a world that often feels too loud, too uncertain. There's something about your presence that quiets all the noise inside me. When you're near, the chaos in my mind settles, and everything just makes more sense. I want that again, I crave that sense of grounding only you can give. I miss the way your energy fills a room, the way your laughter lingers in the air long after you've stopped laughing. It's not just that I want you here physically, though I do with every fiber of my being, it's that I need the emotional closeness we share, the deep comfort that your presence brings. You make me feel safe, like I can be my truest, rawest self and still be loved entirely. Do you know what your love has done for me? I mean really done for me? It's more than just warmth or companionship, it has transformed me. I look at myself now and see a completely different person than who I used to be. The way you love, the way you see me, understand me, support me, it's changed something fundamental inside me. I feel more aware of myself, more confident, more open. I found strength in your love that I never even knew I had. You've taught me patience, kindness, and the power of being gentle in a world that often demands hardness. I've become completely mesmerized by you. The way you carry yourself, with such quiet strength and grace, it captivates me every time. I notice the little things, how you speak, how you move, how you think. I could watch you endlessly, not just out of admiration, but because being in your presence feels like being in the presence of something rare and beautiful. It's not just love, it's a deep admiration that stretches beyond the romantic and into something soul deep. You inspire me. You challenge me to grow. Even when you're not physically here, your influence lingers and pushes me to become better. From just an ounce of your love, I've evolved in ways I never expected. Your love has been a catalyst, sparking change not only in my habits and routines but in the very way I see and treat the world. I've let go of fears I used to cling to. I've begun healing wounds I didn't even know I still carried. I've started building a life with intention, all because you showed me what it means to truly love and be loved. My entire life has turned inside out, rearranged and reimagined, all because of the way you love me. And I'm not just changing, I'm actively clearing the path for us. I want to make space for something lasting, something undisturbed by distractions or doubts. I'm working on myself, confronting old patterns, reshaping my goals and values, all with you in mind. I want our love to have the room it deserves to thrive. I don't want anything, fear, ego, past wounds, to get in the way of what we're building. This love is too precious, too sacred, to be held back by anything less than our full selves. I hope you can see what I'm trying to do. I hope my efforts don't go unnoticed. I hope you can look at me and see someone who is growing, not just for themselves, but for us. Someone who is willing to do the hard inner work to be worthy of a love like yours. I know I'm not perfect, and I may not always get it right, but my heart is in this completely. I'm not the same person I was when we first met, and that's because of the light you've brought into my life. You've helped me unlock a version of myself I never thought possible. I'm becoming someone I'm proud to be, someone I hope you're proud of too. Thank you for everything, my love. Thank you for your patience, your gentleness, your strength. Thank you for seeing me when I couldn't see myself. Thank you for being the kind of person who makes others want to become better, simply by being in their lives. You are a gift I will never take for granted. No matter how far away you feel right now, please know that you are always with me, in my thoughts, in my heart, in every hope I have for the future. I love you more than words can truly say, but I hope this is a start.